All right, back here at Home Depot Center, we're in Carson, California. Mark McMillan, former NFL star, joins us on the American Youth Football Television, and thanks for being with us.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
You know, it's a big thrill for a lot of these young men to come out here and compete, but then when an outstanding NFL player like yourself comes out here, it's got to be a big thrill for them. But how about for you?
Like I said, it's a big thrill for me as well to come out and check out these young guys, especially younger guys for AYF earlier. Seeing those guys put it on the line after speaking to them earlier in the week, and then seeing them actually come out here and put it on the line and get it done was very exciting for me to see those guys. And being able to play in front of a crowd like this is exciting for those young guys.
You know, you have played against, obviously, the elite players on the planet. Fast forward to today. I mean, are you amazed at the athletes that we saw on this field here this afternoon?
Yeah, the comparison to when we're playing, guys are bigger, stronger, faster. Even some of the youth guys, some of those guys are bigger than me, and I've played 8 years in the league. So just to see the talent level, the maturity of these young men is definitely on a different level, and it's good for exposure, good for these kids. And like I say, I get excited for seeing these kids play, and hopefully one day I'll be able to watch these kids play on Sundays.
Now, obviously, you're not the biggest guy in the world. You mentioned that the other day when you were talking in front of the group, but you made it to the NFL, and you had a lot of hurdles to jump over. But if you're a player, a young player today that's got some talent, might have an outside shot at it, what does it take in a nutshell to get D1 or go all the way to the NFL?
I just said never give up on your dream. Never let everybody tell you what you can and cannot do. No one can measure your heart besides yourself. And my message earlier in the week was the only person you have to answer to is that person in the mirror. There's always going to be obstacles that you have to face. Obviously, me being 5'7", being 140 pounds, playing in the NFL, from the outside looking in, there was no way I was supposed to be playing. But I knew what I wanted to do. I believed in myself, and I had faith in get it done. You're
truly an inspiration, I'll tell you. The one question I have on a personal note, and you were a cornerback.
Right.
Who was the toughest guy you had to tackle? Who was the one guy you didn't want to tackle?
God rest his soul, Ironhead Hayward. He was a running back for the New Orleans Saints. He was a guy. Jerome Bettis, obviously, was another guy. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Just to name a few guys. Those are guys that, I knew I had to tackle them because it was my job. But it didn't feel good after I tackled him. Well, it was a job that I had to do. I got paid a good money to do a good job, so I knew if I didn't get it done, I'll be sitting on the sideline. So, like I said, I had a great group of guys. Reggie White, I played with. Eric Allen was another guy that mentored me as well. So I got a chance to play with some great guys. We played aggressive in Philadelphia and had to live up to my expectations.
Well, thanks for joining us on AYF TV. It's a pleasure to meet you. And we really, really appreciate you coming out and being an inspiration for these young men out here.
All right, you're welcome. Appreciate you guys having me on.
All right.